Hi, this is Glenda. I'm going to try and make this video with probably a lot of background sound, so we'll see how we go. I have to admit I haven't done anything particular in the last week. We've had the workmen here on the ensuite, and that's what the background noise will be. I've been making a few cards, but they've either been to use some stamps I haven't used particularly, or casing people's cards. I've just been sort of doing one-offs and nothing much, just out of my to try directory that I keep, and has several hundred things in it that I need to try that I haven't got around to. And then I was going to do a Matryoshka or nesting doll card. I was just going to case the one that I had the instructions for, and I got sidetracked. So what I have ended up doing is a scan and cut file for the nesting doll card, and this is one version of it, and I've done it on double-sided paper so that she'd have a nice back, because I couldn't be bothered decorating it. Well, it's not double-sided, sorry, I've done it on printed paper and used the white side for the doll, and then the back of course has the pattern. So that's number one, and I just put stickers on it because I was so sick of my nesting doll by the time I got to this point. I've wasted more than a day getting this file what I think is right. Here's the other one, and again it's on the pattern paper, and because this is dark I've cut another one of the second size and put it on the back so there's somewhere to write. But this is what she looks like, and you can obviously go to a lot more trouble, but as I say, I was really sick of my little nesting doll by the time I got to this point. So I've made the scan and cut file. If you don't have a scan and cut, I'll put a link to the one that I was going to make just one of, and it's got a PDF or PDF JPEG. Anyway, it's got an image file, so you can just cut it out with scissors if you don't have the scan and cut. My version's slightly different. This is what it will cut, and I've managed to cut it out of an A4 because I thought with this one what I'll do is what I started and ended up putting in the bin because I messed it up. Her little scarves, I thought, because I've just cut, I couldn't be bothered putting in separate colours of paper, so I've just cut them out of the one, and I'll just use Copics to colour the different scarves. But this is the card, so you want to fold it. I had to make the next one hide, I had to put a little tab in here, but so you want to fold that up against the first one and just line the bottoms up, and then just fold them back and forth, and you've got your card. I mean, you can make these themed for somebody in particular. You know, there's all sorts of things you can do if you're not lazy like me. Then the little head scarves all cut out, and I've been using the circle in the centre for the face. You could equally put a face in behind this so that you could put the face on here and then just put the scarf over the top. But I've just been stamping it onto the circle, and they're all the same, so that I've been able to ink around the edges of the circle, which you can't really do if you're going to do it underneath, because I have inked the edges of everything. For the faces, I used this set of Peachy Keen stamps, which I wanted. I've had this for a long time, and I really wanted this because I thought there's all sorts of things I can do with it, and I actually haven't used it a lot, but for this it was perfect. It came with a face in every size I needed, which I thought was nice. The big one only has one expression, but the others you can choose expressions. But you know, you can draw a little face, or if you Google Matryoshka dolls, you'll find there's lots of things you can print off with faces and things too. So that's what I have to offer. I will put the link to the scan and cut file, and I will also put the link, as I said, to the one I was going to do originally that has a file in it. It doesn't have the scarf like this. It was a bit simpler in the scarf, but the dolls seem to have. I had this one set that was my daughter's, and they do have this little scarf and bow. That seemed to be a running theme in most of the designs. But equally, you could have horror ones, you can have Star Wars ones, you name it, somebody's done these dolls in it. And I did notice that each one changes colour as you go through with this set. So that was my thoughts originally of doing the Copics for the different scarves. And I was just going to have a multicoloured thing, and perhaps stamp a flower on the front because they all have a different flower. But as I say, if you're going to theme it, you do whatever you want. But that's it, and thank you for watching.